Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. With this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce RTX 4070 Super in lag zone bugfare. Yep, so this one is the Founders Edition model of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power Up's GPU series, as bar is also enabled. And over on the left, preparing it with a Ryzen 9 7950X3D with half of its cores disabled, so it's basically the same as a Ryzen 7 7800X3D. And finally, on the memory tab, we're using 32GB of DDR5, 6000MHz RAM, CL30 in dual channel, and let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, let's go over the settings first. I'm starting at 1080p resolution using the Epic settings with DLAA, so it's native resolution, 100% resolution scale right there, and this is quite a decent experience. Finally, I can have 60 plus FPS all of the time at 1080p Epic settings. Yep, it feels like something like the RTX 3060 Ti should have been capable of doing this, but no, you actually need a 4070 Super, which is close in performance to like an RTX 3080 Ti or 3090 to achieve these FPS, which is absolutely ridiculous to me, but hey, at least it's 60 plus, it's very playable, but I don't think a lot of people will have or should have 1080p monitors with a 4070 Super. This is a much more capable GPU, and you should probably aim for like 1440p with a card like this, if not 4K. It also plays a lot of titles just fine at 4K with DLSS quality. Now this one is a completely different beast, as I am sure you're aware of. Right now we're getting a massive stutter there. That's because it is loading the shaders, it's compiling the shaders on the go. That's another big problem with this game, and I would love to see it fixed, but I'm not sure if it will. At least for the time being. They say that they are working on optimizing the game, so hopefully it will happen soon because it desperately needs it. Yes, 5 bullets left. Okay, let's reload this. Let's go. Come on, come on. Thankfully, after all of the shaders are compiled, and I have played for like 15-20 minutes already, it will stutter less and it will be a smooth experience with the 4070 Super. But then the server lags come in, my friends, and that's another huge problem in this game. Oh boy, they're shooting at us. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. Yes, there we go. My god, they actually shot at us. Come on. I'm losing HP, so I'm just gonna use some gauze here. Anyway, a card like this is actually capable of achieving super high FPS at 1080p usually, but in this title, well, this is what we get. Okay, it's not well optimized whatsoever. I think that's a guy right there. Can't really see that well, honestly, because the game is also super soft. It's like they crammed in all of the bad things that usually games have these days, and they made a game with all of the issues. Yes. Amazing, right? But sometimes it works, and when it works, it's actually quite fun. I have been playing it with the 4080 Super, and it's enjoyable, unless the server is lagging like crazy, which it isn't at the moment. So this is what you can expect around the town area. It gets like 80-ish FPS. Out in the woods, it also gets around these FPS, and in the base, it actually goes up to like 90-100 frames per second, just fine on the 4070 Super. Finally, okay, finally I can play at 1080p with 60 plus FPS. It's been a while. Oh boy, and it's a good bump in performance as well over like a 4070, just vanilla 4070. So if you're in the market for a new GPU and you see this one being a little bit more expensive than a 4070 is, it's worth picking this up. Not for this game, you know, because they don't really deserve your money, honestly, at least at the moment, but yeah, it is a substantially better card than the 4070 vanilla. It's around 20% faster, and it costs like 5% or 10% more money, something like that. Let's start counting our FPS. This is now with frame generation over DLAA, so no DLSS upscaling is being utilized right now. All right, another one down. See, it's registering my shots finally. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy, come on, nice. They're not taking like 30 shots to die. I am liking this now, although it is very stuttery because of the shader compilation that I told you about. I also really like that you can actually grab ammo instead of mags, you know, and just load the mags as you go. It's pretty nice. I like those little touches, you know, and this is very smooth, as you can see. I spent a lot of time there in the menu itself, so the average FPS are at 108. But you can see that if you want a high refresh rate experience at 1080p, at least you can have it with the help of frame generation in this particular title. And it feels good because it's always above 100 frames per second, so no major input lag issues. Okay, there we go. A couple of them dead there. We're doing really well in this one, finally. Oh boy, who is shooting at us? How did you see me? Hello? All right, let me just grab more ammo. Unload this. Okay. Unload that. No! 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 Everything was going so well. God damn it, you bastards. Okay, I'm gonna grab, like, this tiny little weapon right here. Some ammo for it, and... yeah, I'm just gonna roll with this. All right. Now in the base, as I told you, it's a little bit less intensive. As you can see, it gets 140 frames per second. Quite a good experience, of course, to be expected from a 4070 Super, right? Like you buy a look at the server lag, dude. But you buy a GPU like this to have great experiences, not only at 1080p, of course, and it's good to see that at least even in a super terribly optimized title that runs like crap and pretty much everything, you can still have a good experience. Anyway, I'm actually going to stop it right there because there's no point in testing 1080p anymore. Let's do 1440p, disable the frame generation right there. 1440p native resolution first. Okay, here we go. Resolution is now applied, everything else as well, and... well, you thought your 4070 Super was a beast at 1440p gaming, and yes, it usually is, for sure. I'm gonna start counting our FPS there. Well, think again, because UE5 in an unoptimized title like this one will wreck your GPU. Also, where did I die? Oh, this is gonna be hard to find my body, actually. We're getting around 60 FPS, just below it on average at the moment. And that means that whenever we enable frame generation, we will probably see 100 FPS or like DLSS quality, like 80 to 90 FPS probably. That's what I'm expecting at least. And that means that it will be a smooth and consistent experience without major input lag limitations. So even here in this super intensive and broken title, you will be able to have a good experience at 1440p, which is finally a breath of fresh air, my friends. Also, if you want 60 plus all of the time and native resolution, you could always drop the settings a notch, you know, to high settings preset. It will also look pretty much the same as this and perform a little bit better. It's not a huge difference in terms of FPS, but it might get you like 10 more FPS or so. Okay, so I think we were here previously, right? That isn't our dead body, but it probably has like a better weapon. Oh no, I already picked up all of the bullets. But we are close to our dead body for sure. Oh boy, 60 plus right here with a lot of inconsistencies in the frame time graph, by the way. Should mention that, but they will go away once we turn on frame generation or DLSS quality. And we're finally here. Now please, please, please don't kill me, guys, okay? Let's go. I really hope that I don't die. Let's go. I also need a better backpack, actually. This one is kind of crappy. Let me check. Do these guys have backpacks? I'm really scared that the other guy who killed us will show up again. Oh boy. Come on, come on. Backpack? No backpack? Okay, okay. Alright. Alright, let's go this way then. This is intense. See, if the game worked properly, it would be pretty intense and fun to play. And actually, in the earlier videos that I made, 4060 and 4080 Super videos, it wasn't lagging like crazy. The servers lagging right now are just killing the experience for a lot of people. Probably because... look at this! Like, what the hell, dude? Seriously? I want to enable DLSS now, okay? It's been a while. Playing here at native resolution, it works fine. Definitely way better than the recent GPUs that I've been testing. So, yeah. This is all right to me, but it will still drop here and there. Now, I'm going to try frame generation first over DLAA, because this provides a bit better visual fidelity than just enabling DLSS on quality, you know, because it's not rendering a lower resolution and then upscaling to your native resolution. This is 1440p still, with just some frame-generated frames in between of the real stuff. And it works quite well with 100 frames per second, as you can see. Yeah, input lag isn't atrocious here with these FPS. I would say 75 plus is what you want to aim for in this particular title, which is a slower paced shooter, of course. And I would actually use this. In a perfect world where the 4070 Super would get 100 plus FPS at native resolution with a well-optimized title. There he is. Come on. Okay, oof, that was close. Alright, you can die in a heartbeat. Well, literally. Damn it. You can see because of the depth of field. Let's go, come on. Just die, dudes! Just die! Oh my god. This is so terrible sometimes. The network. God, there's another one. No. Reload. Still got like 16 bullets in the other mag. No. Gonna go. Oh, this is scary right now, guys. This is scary. There he is. Come on. Okay, got him. And there's the other one right there. Let's go. Come on. Just die. Thank you. Thank you very much for dying. Let's load this one now and reload the gun. Oh, boy. No, there's another one. God, I've been shot. There, 2 of them. Okay, 1 down. 3 of them, actually. Whoa. Come on. Doesn't it go through the windshields of the... So many. There's an entire army of them. We need to go. Close this. I need to heal myself. All right, let's go out. You know what? I'm gonna switch to full auto. Damn it. You. What, did he die? No? Come on, where's my weapon? What the heck just happened there? All right, he's dead now. There's another one. Please, God damn it. I really think like that I can get him, you know? But then the shots all miss for some reason. Well, I know the reason. It's just the freaking netcode. Reload. Do I need to heal myself? Nope. I'm just suppressed right now, not being shot at. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Come on. There we go. Another 2 of them. Jesus. So many, dudes. Okay, at least those 2 died properly. It's a great thing when your enemies die properly. Oh, boy. And it's not something that I would think was going to be an issue. Oh, boy. No. God damn it, dude. Why doesn't this work? Alright, with that said, I think maybe I'm just going to go in that direction and see a little bit of vegetation to see the FPS near vegetation, and then use some DLSS quality. Oh, no. I had no bullets there. Oh, my God! The wallbang is real. Freaking bots, man. I guess that's it for the frame generation stuff. It works fine. This is how I'd play with a 1440p monitor. Now let's test it out with the DLSS quality alone and try to grab our stuff again. Turn that off. DLSS quality. Here we go. Ooh. So frame generation works great. It smooths out your FPS, but the input lag that you get is about half of the FPS that you are getting with frame generation. So that means that we were getting around like 50 to 60 FPS input lag previously. Around that, you know, sometimes we dropped to like the 90s and 80s, but I wouldn't really say that the input lag was about 40 FPS. It just felt like between 50 and 60, you know, which is definitely very playable for this. But now we're actually getting native 80 frames per second with DLSS quality, and DLSS quality looks alright, you know? In a smaller monitor, it might look fine and not too different from frame generation with epic settings here in 1440p. So maybe you'll want to use this instead of frame generation, guys. In my case, it looked a little bit cleaner with frame generation on and DLSS off, or DLAA, you know? But again, it might be neck and neck on a 27-inch smaller monitor, you know, 1440p native. Yeah, so this is the way to go, I guess, for those of you who don't want any input lag and it still gets clean visuals-ish. So, 80 FPS, can't complain about that, really. Okay. All right, now I'm only with the knife, so hopefully we won't see anybody going to our dead body, right? That probably won't happen, though. It's gonna be very hard, but I'll need to stay hidden, basically, from enemies. Okay, at least we can see the FPS around here. Again, like vegetation area with a lot of trees and stuff. It gets around 80-something, and I guess inside of the town it will also get 80-something, so yeah, it's quite a bit snappier, though, to move the camera around, but again, it's a slower-paced shooter, so it doesn't matter too much or as much as it would on, like, a Call of Duty title. Oh, wait, there's... Whoa! Wow, that was fast. I was looking at another guy, and there was one to our left. So that's it, 83 FPS on average with DLSS quality. It won't drop from 60, which is great. So it works pretty well. Let's try it with frame generation and FSR quality at the same time, actually. You know what, guys? I'm gonna bring my shotgun this time around. I don't care. But yeah, this, well, I can tell it looks a little bit softer than DLSS quality, and then just frame generation enabled without DLSS, with DLAA basically. But it is a way smoother experience. Holy, this is lovely, actually. I like it. Again, I don't know how it would look in a 27-inch monitor at 1440p. But if it looks great, it's another possibility for you to utilize, because this is a high refresh rate experience, finally. You know, it's not even going to max out a 120 Hz monitor all of the time, but it is consistently above 100 FPS all of the time, while not looking like complete crap and mud, basically. I myself would probably choose one of the other two options, but this feels really, really smooth, not gonna lie. Alright, I got some ammo bandages on my safe lock thingy. Yep, there we go. And let's see if I can find the other guy here. Now, the problem with the shotgun is, since the game doesn't register a lot of your hits, maybe half of them or so, sometimes even more, if it doesn't register the shotgun hit, you'll have a long time to put another one into the enemy's brains. So it's gonna be hard. 1% lows aren't really that great, probably because of little stutters that happen here and there. But overall, it feels like a smooth experience. It feels alright. It feels nice. This should have been the FPS that we would get with, like, DLSS quality max settings without frame generation, in my opinion. But hey, an optimized game, so you need that quality DLSS plus FG to achieve high refresh rate in an optimized title like this one. I think they saw me already. Yep, the enemy saw me already. Seriously. Okay, that didn't connect. This game is ridiculous, guys. Sometimes. Oh my god, dude. Well, you got the idea, right? I lost all of my weapons. Now I only have a pistol here. Damn it. Kind of annoying to go back to the base every single time, and especially after you are injustly killed. Yes. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm gonna disable the frame generation and set this back to DLAA. Who's shooting at me? Yeah, doesn't matter. And I'm gonna test it out at 4K res. And it's getting 30-ish frames per second. That's not terrible, especially given how the 4070 did at 4K native resolution. It was consistently into the 20s, low 20s at times, mostly mid-20s, I think. This is probably going to be playable for some people, although I really don't recommend it, because with 30 FPS minimums there, it will likely drop in some other scenarios, so it's not ideal. Even if you're used to playing with 30 FPS, dropping down a couple of frames from 30 with like a locked 30 FPS will be noticeable. So yeah, you probably don't want to play like this, guys, and that's why I will enable the DLSS quality right away. Here we go. And now it's getting 50, so look at that. This is now playable for a lot of people. It's better than probably 95% of the experiences of people in this game. Because now the game looks basically like 4K. You can actually spot people very well even at the distance. Well, very well considering the game that it is. It has a lot of vegetation and stuff like that, a lot of little details as well, so it's hard to spot people at the distance, but it's going to be way cleaner now at 4K with quality DLSS. A good advantage that you can't really have if you have a slower GPU, unfortunately, at least for now with the current optimizations of the game. Yeah, 50 FPS, that's quite nice. I was expecting it to do a little bit worse there. That means that with frame generation, wait a second, frame gen plus DLSS quality and 4K epic settings, right, 72. Wow. You know what? This is the first time that I am playing with like 70-ish FPS after I've played with FSR FG and 70-ish FPS as well with the 6800 earlier today. And yeah, this is why I've been saying that 75 FPS is the bare minimum for DLSS FG, because it does feel a little bit like way more responsive than FSR FG. That's for sure. I wasn't expecting there to be such a big difference, but this feels all right to me. It feels like we're still playing at like 50 FPS in terms of the mouse movement, but it is smoother, of course, because it's 70-ish FPS on the counter and on the actual display as well. So, all right. I'm liking this, although it's probably not what I'd use still. It is definitely reasonable and playable like this. Not bad. I'm not spending a lot of time here at 4K, though, with the different settings, because I'm probably just gonna die in a little bit and go back to the freaking base. It's annoying, But now let me try the performance DLSS with the frame generation turned off first, okay? So this is native FPS that we're seeing right now with 1080p resolution internal upscaled to 4K. It looks a bit softer for sure than quality does and the native resolution, but it's still better than like 1440p with DLSS quality and even 1440p native. On my monitor, which is 4K, this looks better than 1440p native. All right, so we just died over there with a shotgun. They might spot us because they apparently have very good eyesight and they can spot everything, even through these cracks on the woods. Okay, here we go. At least we got this back. And I'm gonna use the slugs. No. Don't! They were still there, waiting for me. Great. I'm gonna try to grab the chopper this time. Yep, okay, we can do it. 60-ish FPS right here, 69 actually, not bad. It's definitely going to be a little bit more difficult to spot people with the DLSS performance enabled, even at 4K resolution, but it's not terrible, again. Like, this is how I played the game for about 20 minutes before I started recording with the 4070 Super, just to build the cache, the shader, cache shader compilation and stuff, you know, so it doesn't stutter as much while I'm recording, so I don't get too mad about it. Oh, this was a quick helicopter ride, okay. Ooh, look at the hair right there. Pretty terrible because of DLSS, but yeah, everything else looks okay. Now, I need my boy over here to kill someone because I only have a knife. Please do it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, kind sir. Thank you. I am gonna follow you to the end of the world. Let's go. Whoop. Hello. Come on, kill that one, please. There we go, dead. Come on, there we go, headshot. Ooh. Come on, buddy. Where's my boy? Come on, reload. Where's my boy? I think there's one behind us. Oh boy. Still there. Please, just die. God damn it, mate. How many bullets is it needed? And lastly, I'm just going to take a look quickly at it with the frame generation enabled. Not sure if it's going to be amazing here. It's a little bit softer once again. Still looks good though, even with performance DLSS and frame generation at 4K. Oh, the no head bug is still here. Interesting. Here we are, guys. This is it for this video. 80 to 90 FPS average is what you get with the 4070 Super here at 4K performance, DLSS, and FG. It looks all right. On my 42-inch monitor, I can see a lot of aliasing, especially over there. But on a smaller monitor like 32 inches, 28 inches, 27 inches at 4K, it should look pretty decent still, even with FSR frame DLSS frame generation. Lots of names. I get confused. The little input lag is back, but it's not obnoxious by any means. It's almost negligible, honestly, at 80 FPS in this particular title. It feels alright. Of course, it's not the same as 80 FPS native, but it is what it is. You already know about that. I could definitely play like this, and I think some people might enjoy the game with these settings right here. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching this video. The 4070 Super did a good job of running a truly unoptimized title. And that's the way it should be, because it's a very expensive GPU, obviously. I expect nothing less from it. Catch you in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.